back to Beacon Binders. It's been a while. I don't know what we had done last time.
Well, we didn't have the bed painted.
I know we didn't have the bed painted, didn't have the bed on.
Just look at that. It's as straight as can be.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Again, with it being the one sheet of metal, it's ding from all
Either
sides.
ding on the inside or ding on the outside.
Yeah. But that's
It's
it for taking it off. Looks freaking sweet with the flat. And then tailgate works.
And look at that interior.
Yeah.
Looks good. And here's the secret Hideaway toolbox that costs how many?
Yeah.
Costs an invention.
But got a place for a dual battery setup. Place for tools.
Place for beer and
Yep, exactly. The deal with that was it had the hole in the bed when we bought it for the winch in the back, and I could have welded it up. Probably would have looked a lot better than what it looks like now. Will I ever use that? Probably not. But I don't know. It was nice just to have something. Wanted a toolbox, but didn't want it to take up too much space in the bed. Plus, I wanted to have my spare tires back there.
Look at that.
Steady,
Seriously.
solid, yeah. Man, what else have we done?
What
Got
do
these
you?
nice
Yeah.
custom emblems.
That's pretty cool.
That does look
You did a
pretty
good job
sweet.
on that.
They have seals on the doors.
Yeah.
Fire extinguisher.
Get you need them out. Well, we got the big one you can put in there.
I've got
right?
another one in my car that doesn't
Okay.
go in this one.
But what else you put in your Blaze that didn't come from the factory?
Oh yeah.
Seatbelt.
Look at that.
Look at Scout seat belts.
So wait,
You
so
get the
almost came in, almost got used today. Oh my god.
What happened to Blaze?
That was freaking. Oh, that was not bad. Took it down the road because I just finished putting the front end together.
Oh, show them what you did there, yeah.
Yeah, all the bushings were shot, and then on the other
new
side,
bolts, it's all new bushings.
yeah, and then on the other side, these were all waddled out. So it was like anytime I'd go to turn the steering wheel, the leaf springs and the axle would slide back and forth underneath instead of the tires turning. So the turning radius was trash, and wasn't great. So ordered all new bushings and sleeves. First kit came in, they weren't the right size, so had to get some new ones made up. Had the front end apart for like about a
Weeks,
month.
yeah.
3 weeks. That was annoying, but anywho, finally got it all back together. Took it down the road. I'm going down the road. We got a little bit of a straightaway, then it like veers off. I'm coming, push the brakes, nothing. And I'm like, son of a. So I like jump on them, and I thought I was like, last thought that goes through my mind, I'm like, thank God I've got dual shocks, because at the very end, it's just a like, what, 4 or 5 foot drop, I think, and a sign right there. I'm like, I've got the bumper to take the sign, and I've got the shocks to take the little jump. But thankfully, I was able to, what's it called, engine brake, and it slowed down enough. And you were hearing the tire squeal from how far away?
Yeah, so what happened when he was working on the front end?
Yeah.
The brake line got loose to the caliper, so there was no pressure.
Let's see what else.
Let out the brakes were good. So.
Yep. Got a manual choke hooked
Oh,
up.
that's pretty cool. That's
It makes such a big difference. But
I had electronic and it would never
could
work.
never
right.
get it to, yeah.
But
But
it starts out good.
oh yeah.
Power steering's not leaking anymore, right? That we know of. We got a antifreeze leak. But still not sure where that's coming from. So what do we need to do now, Blaze?
Wiring. It's like 95% of the way done. That last 5% will keep it from going on the road.
Yeah. Well, he also sent out the paperwork for Urbana title,
Yeah.
so hopefully that'll come in. But just brake lights and running lights. The headlights work, but the brake lights, running lights, and
Turn signals.
blinkers, turn signals don't work. Which would have come in handy today. Oh, you know what? Also, you need to figure out what kind of mirrors you want on there.
Yeah, on the sides.
Yeah.
So,
And then still got to finish. You got to put the dash all back together. Then put the decals on.
that's another thing with the switch down there like that. For whatever reason, if you're touching like the door or something, when you turn the key, you get shocked.
So I wonder if it needs to be grounded.
I guess, and that's what I think it needs to be up in the dash for.
Yeah.
But,
But we kind of have it hanging down there until we figure out the wiring.
yeah. Also have a gas pedal in it now.
Yeah.
It's nice. Have a speedometer cable, put that on as well. It's way off, but it works.
Yeah. You gotta put that one reducer, whatever it is,
Yeah.
on there. So
And got the seal on this door as well, so it's solid.
don't go rattling down the road.
Dude.
It's getting close.
Yeah.
We're just talking about how many? What, 3 years now?
Yeah, 3 years, but we also fixed up 2 scouts in the meantime.
Yeah,
We're
that was
away
the
for
same.
half of it, so.
Well, then of course waiting for the weather to paint and everything
Yeah.
else.
Yep.
But
Hey, you want to see the carnage on the mule?
Yeah.
We've sacrificed to build this one, I guess.
so if anybody wants parts
Yeah.
of the 66, we got it. One
Also-
thing you pulled out that transmission just in case for future
So
purpose.
we've got that bumper that was on it originally, but the part of it was bent, so I ended up cutting that off, welding it back on after straightening it out, and then putting these on to cover up where it was rusted.
You know what I'm thinking? Dude,
Huh.
take it to Doug's, see if he just cut that off.
That's fair, yeah.
He has.
Well, it'd still be nice to have like the anchor points though, but see if I can get those cut out further down. Still need to put a hitch so I can tow
Yes,
stuff right.
yes.
And
Here's the carnage on the mule.
yeah, so this was the original rear piece on mine when it came out of the salvage yard, but it was crushed. So ended up taking the one off of this one, cutting it out, splicing it into the other one. Did a decent
It,
job.
yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good, I'm considering.
Yeah, it worked out.
And then you cut out that one side piece over there, which I think we showed last time,
I
whatever.
think so, yeah. So replace
yeah.
that.
So now we're just gonna trash the tub,
Yeah, 'cause it's not any good.
but
And then this, I mean, it's not gonna be any good either. Because the floor is all rusted out.
yeah, the cat's gone.
Yeah. So
I would
the
pull these
transition
off.
out. Yeah, the decals and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the fenders don't look too bad. Again,
Yeah.
if somebody wants stuff, we'll sell
Yeah,
for cheap.
windshield's good too.
Yep. And then see the black.
What happened there?
Yeah.
man?
Had a what's it called? I was grinding the screws off on the tunnel cover, and since the doors are off, it was super windy, blowing through. The sparks hit the insulation and went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a low rider now because somebody
Yeah.
took all the leaf springs out of there.
Yeah, so took the leaf springs off of this one, put them on that one.
Cut the hell out of the bumper.
Yeah.
I don't think we showed you that, but yeah, to make the.
Yeah, use that to make the mounts for my other bumper. And also other miscellaneous parts.
You need to pull out the radiator then too, because
Yeah.
it's copper.
Pull out the radiator. Right, take
straight
the starter
six.
off, so that still worked, I think.
I think you get money for that, like $1 from the
Salvage yard.
What we're going to end up doing is just listen the whole thing and see if anybody needs parts. I know somebody had mentioned they need a tailgate.
Yeah, which we've
Which
got
you
one.
got
It
one,
needs
yeah.
work. But
Yeah, but they all need work. Yours needs work.
what else on those?
I've been thinning out the herd. Still got a lot of junk I could get rid of, so. But can't afford to drive the Scouts right now.
Oh my gosh,
please.
yeah.
Thank you know who.
Went to fill up today. It was like what, close to 330 a gallon.
Dang.
Yep. Drives great though. The 73.
I don't think you didn't show that, right? The deer damage.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Anywho,
And it sounds bright.
a couple months ago now. What's it called? I was driving home one day, and like middle of the day, it was like 1 p.m. in the afternoon, wherever, like 5 deer ran out across the road in front of me. So I jumped on the brakes, locked it up, and the last one wasn't quick enough, and he took that out. What's it called? Smashed this grill in, and then that fender. Thankfully, didn't mess up the bumper. That's
Yeah.
all I was worried about.
Mhm.
Zachary would have been pissed, but
Oh, yeah.
what's it called? So I ended up taking that off and that off, banging them out with a hammer most of the way. It got
Yeah.
pretty close, and then used glaze and putty and Bondo and stuff, and then repainted it. Used acrylic enamel on those parts, so it's different from the base coat clear coat, which
Yeah.
not a huge fan of that anyways.
I think it looks so much better with acrylic enamel.
Oh yeah.
But he even painted the grill because
Yeah.
the black was all faded out previously. So
Because I think we used a rattle can, right?
yeah,
But,
well, it still runs. That one you don't really have much problem with, right?
yeah. That one I don't have to worry about. That one still keep having issues with the
Turning
positive
the key.
cable. Yeah. So it's like, go to turn the key, nothing happens, so I just carry a remote start around and what's it called? I've gotten pretty quick with that.
Yeah.
What I ended up doing on this one was we're replacing starter, positive cable.
Uh-huh. Probably need to do that on that one too.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of a pain though.
Uh,
What else? You do anything on yours?
no, figure out the blinkers finally. I spent about 2 weeks trying to figure out why the blinkers wouldn't work, and it was just the fuse would need to be pushed in further. So. That's about it.
I think so.
Zachary's, we started up today and drove it around a little bit because like I said, he's off in training right now. So I think again, this summer, start scrapping all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this cab, the old one, I mean, it is toast. So
And then we were thinking, it's like, so when we had painted the bed, I don't know if we talked about that or not, took off the paint that showed it was a camper special, or like camper trim, whatever. So, bed's not original. Cab's one that we bought out of Tulsa.
yeah,
The, what's it called? The hood came off the mule.
yeah. So what is it, Johnny Cash? Because you
Yeah.
got what, 66 cab? I don't know what year model bed. The axles are
70-year model
70s
axles.
axles. So
From all the years.
yeah. Finally got to clean up the shop a little bit. Someone's making a big mess, but
At least a transmission.
Yeah.
Came out of the mule.
pulled out the mule. So just in case, the other one's
Yeah.
not any good. So. But it seems to be fine, right? With the clutch and everything else.
I can't get it to move all the way, like do complete rotations.
What do you mean?
Like it'll turn whatever.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No, no.
Yeah.
But, oh, well.
All right. Anything else, please?
If I can think of.
All right.
I just need a second gas tank.
Working on that.
Right.
Well, need the electro, what you call
Yeah.
wiring done first. So
Yeah. But,
we're gonna reach out to a buddy, see if he can help us out. So,
that's-
all right.
all right. Thanks for watching.
All right.